Hey boys, Big M here. I'm gonna have my my usual squad builder for the event coming up. I haven't posted one in a while. Most of the last couple events have been pretty cut and dry. This is an interesting one. All common pitchers and hitters can be any tier as long as they have one power attribute greater than 70. They're 3-inning games, and the reward is 20 wins cumulative for this All-Star Chris Davis. If you get a 12-win streak, you get this Cleveland Indians Louis Tiant. So pretty cool. Let me go in and I'll show you the team I built and some of the guys that I think are key. Alright, so the first things first, the starting pitchers and bullpen are going to be rough because they're all commons. Some of the gems that I found, Francis Marte, if you look at him, he's a pretty decent starting pitcher for a common. He's got 86 velocity, throws a fastball, 12-6 curve, changeup, cutter, and a two-seamer. Who's the other one? I liked AJ Griffin in the last event when I stacked my rotation with all commons. I think he's got like 91 break. Yep, 91 break. He throws a 12-6, a fastball, a changeup, a cutter. So he's a pretty good one-inning guy for a starter. I liked Lopez too, nothing really special there. And I'd like to have a couple lefties because I noticed in the last 3-inning event that guys with high-power lefties like Lamb and the 84 Griffey would play him batting first. So if they got matched up with a lefty, they were at a disadvantage right away. So I put two lefties in. I don't think there's anything special about either one of these guys. Finnegan's pretty good. He's got 83 velocity, 86 break. He throws a sinker, slider, changeup. And I think this guy has some pretty good speed on him. 87 velocity, so not bad. Alright, the bullpen guys, the bullpen guys are definitely going to be your key guys in a 3-inning game. All of these guys that I chose have pretty high velocity with the exception of Peralta, but I'll show you why I chose Peralta in a minute. So the first guy is Oberg from the Rockies. He has... Fastball punched on the ground. Come on, Service. He's got 96 velocity, throws a slider, a sinker, curveball, and changeup. He's playing down right now, but I think his stats are still pretty good with the velocity and the pitches that he has. They're all going to get raked no matter who you really have pitching. Second guy, probably the most one of the best relievers you can choose is going to be Dominguez. He has 84 velocity. He throws a fastball, slider, changeup, so he's got a pretty good pitch combo, and you know, he throws hard. I chose Osich as well from the Giants. I needed a couple lefties. I like to have at least two for situationals, and he threw a cutter, so I chose him for my team. He had 86 velocity. He throws a fastball, cut, changeup. Again, you have to have a couple lefties. As much as they're going to get raked, at least you can match up with power-hitting lefties and try to get an out that way. The next guy is going to be Willie Peralta, which I mentioned. I chose him because he has 84 stamina, and he has 88 velocity. He throws a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, slider, changeup, so he's got pretty good pitches. But that 84 stamina could help you in the long man spot, especially if you get into a marathon 3-inning game where you blow a lot of your relievers in the first couple innings. He could be helpful, so I'm going to throw him in there in the long reliever spot and just see, you know, how he does the first couple runs through. Wilhelmsen's another good reliever from the Brewers. He's got 90 velocity, 94 break, throws a fastball, curve, slider, changeup. So pretty good pitch combo. He's got good break. That's why I chose him, along with pretty good velocity. Mauricio Cabrera is another hard thrower, 93 velocity. He has a fastball, changeup, curveball, so he's got two slow pitches and a pretty good fastball. And another lefty, the last guy I chose was Pazos. 86 velocity, so again, not too high on the velocity, but you need a couple lefties, so I chose one that had decent velocity and pretty good pitches that, you know, could get a righty out if I had to go two batters with him. And then after that, your lineup, you know, pretty much stack it with whoever you have for, you know, good hitters, good power hitters. You can pretty much fit any lineup you want under the requirements they're giving us. If you can see on my screen, you know, now my lineup is stacked. It's all 90s, all diamonds, pretty much, except for Correa. But you can fit whatever lineup your heart desires with the overall they gave you, and your bench too. So if you look at my bench, I have all good hitters on my bench as well. Some good guys you could use if you don't have the budget that I have or have the diamonds I have. Judge is playing up to an 89. He's like a 98 power against righties, so he'll be a good card for this event. And you know, get guys like Grandy, mostly who finished Conquest. He's a good option. Buddy Bell for people who finished the Rangers Epic. And you also have Beltray. But your lineup you can pretty much stack however you want, because the overall for the pitchers and relievers is so bad. But it's going to be an interesting event. It's probably going to be a home run fest. But that's just my tips and some of the guys that I looked at in my bullpen specifically to use and why I used them. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Hopefully you guys can keep the ball in the ballpark when we play this event this weekend. And for those of you playing, good luck, and I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.